Hi, it's Bruce. It's Monday, January 17th, Martin Luther King Day, and I don't have to go to work today, which is a blessing. So I had a wonderful weekend. I made a big pot of pea soup with ham from scratch. I love pea soup. Bill made blondies with cashews in them, and we're pigging out and having a great time. But I got a lot to talk about because I haven't blogged in 5 weeks. Briefly, I just want to mention Free Men of Color at the Vivian Beaumont, which is no longer here. Got to see it before it closed. And I'm one of the people who liked, I'd say 2/3 of it. It's by John Guare. It was a sprawling Lincoln Center, massive production. Great costumes, great set. It's John Guare wrote it, and George C. Wolfe directed it. It could have been cut about a half an hour. Of great performances, a great cast. Jeffrey Wright, Mose, who used to be Mose Def, Vianne Cox, Reg Rogers, Peter Barton. Took place before the Louisiana Purchase, when Jeffrey Wright inherited a mansion and was a free man of color and had money, and then spirals down into him becoming a slave after the Louisiana Purchase. It was quite historically interesting. Well, it's gone, and I don't know if anybody's going to get a chance to see it again. I enjoyed going. Second, Driving Miss Daisy. Now, I wasn't even going to see this. I thought it was a little expensive. I'm not sure I love Vanessa Redgrave. Wasn't sure about her as Miss Daisy. And then we got a little discount offer, and I thought, I can't let this go by. So Driving Miss Daisy at the Golden Theater. They just extended it, so you've got a little more time to see it. And it really is, Driving Miss Daisy is a very solid, really good play. It runs 90 minutes, no intermission, and Vanessa Redgrave was really good. And James Earl Jones. James Earl Jones gave a solid, wonderful performance as Hoke. You're my best friend, Hoke. How can you not like Driving Miss Daisy, huh? And but Vanessa, especially in the end, was like transcendent. To top it off, Boyd Gaines plays her son, and you want to see 90 minutes of two great actors, well, three, Boyd Gaines, on stage. I'd say catch a ticket for Driving Miss Daisy if you can. There is a discount flyer out there, and the theater's rather small, so even though we were up in the mezzanine, the seats weren't that bad. But after seeing Vanessa, I thought, I wish I was closer. All right, a new play that just opened by John Robert Bates, Other Desert Cities. It's at the Mitzi Newhouse, which is under the Vivian Beaumont, at Lincoln Center. Whoa. Now, Ben Brantley raved about this play, and I really liked the play. I thought there were a couple problems with the play, but I just put them aside because you are sitting there for the 2 hours watching Stockard Channing, Stacy Keach, Linda Lavin, Thomas Sadowski, and Elizabeth Marvel as quite a dysfunctional family. It takes place in 2004 in Palm Springs. Stockard Channing is unbelievably good. She's kind of a nasty piece of work as a mother there, and it must have been something for Stockard to play this character. Not really sympathetic, brilliant performance. Stacy Keach, wonderful. Thomas Sadowski has a couple scenes where you just go, wow, what a great actor. I don't want to tell you too much about it. It's got a couple twists in it. It is about Elizabeth Marvel returns to the family in Palm Springs. She's a writer. She's been had some mental health issues. She's written a new novel. It's not really a novel. It's more or less a little bit about her family, and that leads to the drama. And there's a lot of drama in this. Linda Lavin's brilliant. Sometimes she'll just sit there and you just watch her because she doesn't have as many lines as everybody. I think it might be sold out. I think it probably will move to Broadway. It's a very good play with 5 people you could just sit there and watch forever. And finally, Angels in America, parts 1 and 2. Saturday, we spent the day at Angels in America at the Signature Theater. It was just extended again, although I think a lot of this cast is only in it for the rest of this month, January. I'll just tell you the truth. The reason I bought the tickets for Angels in America a long time ago was because Zachary Quinto was cast in it. And I love Zachary Quinto. He was in Heroes, NBC series, where he played the villainous Siler. But I always thought, God, I think he's a really good actor, and to see him on stage in an intimate setting was why I bought the tickets. Also, I like Angels in America, Tony Kushner's sprawling AIDS piece. I saw the original, really loved it. This is directed by Michael Greif. The cast is wonderful. Robin Bartlett, Christian Borle, Zoe Kazan, Billy Porter, Robin Weigert, Frank Wood, who's wonderful as Roy Cohn. Didn't think he had it in him, I have to say. Frank Wood always underplays things, and this is like, he really was great. But Zachary Quinto, wow, did he live up to my expectations and surpass them. He's Lewis, Parker, oh God! All right. Prior Walter. Christian Borle plays Prior Walter. Sorry, I had a little mental lapse there. And Christian Borle was wonderful. But Zachary Quinto, I don't know. I think it was the surprise of knowing he was that good of a stage actor. The first part of Angels is Millennium Approaches, and it runs 3 hours and 15 minutes. Then there's a 2.5-hour dinner break. I think a little long. I think they should have started the second part at 7:30, but maybe they can't. And then we were there till 11:30 with Perestroika, which is part 2. The first part just zoomed by. I was amazed at how great that part 1 of Millennium Approaches is. And then Perestroika, I don't know, it starts off, I think it's 3 acts. I think the first act, it was a little weak to get me off into the evening. The second act is very solid. The third act, I would say, has its highs and lows. So, all in all, I really loved the whole day. I loved Millennium Approaches, and I liked Perestroika. But I love Zachary Quinto. Have I been clear enough? So it was a month of drama. Well, Miss Stacy's a dramatic comedy. It's got a lot of laughs in it. And I'd say, well, you can't see Free Men of Color, but I'd say, boy, if you want a good play, you can pick any of these. As I said, I think the original cast is leaving Angels in America. It's still probably going to be a wonderful thing to see. But wow, if you can possibly get there in the next couple of weeks and get a waiting line ticket or something, I don't know. This cast with Mr. Quinto is phenomenal. All right, lots of drama and lots of good theater going. I hope you're having a great day, and I'll see you when I next blog.